Welcome to 3D Rivals, the first line of defense of stupid movies. My name is DJ, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, my sister,
Danielle,
and my brother,
Derek.
Also, I'm joined by my friend here,
Dan.
And this week we're going to be talking... I can't even keep this up. All right.
I was wondering how long he's going to be able to hold that.
All right. We're not even talking about a serious movie this week. So I wonder how many people thought, like, man, this is going to be a real smooth podcast. And a little ASMR in there.
Welcome to 3D Rivals. We are back in your living room, in your car, wherever you may be tonight. We are glad you are here to join us, folks. We love you. We love you for listening to us. Let me introduce my co-host here.
I'm not gonna lie. Maybe we should let Dan do the intro.
Oh,
Dan should do that.
That was not what that was for.
Okay. All right. I mean, I just started the podcast and now just being pushed. I'm getting relegated to
the new intro guy.
I'm just here.
Dan.
I don't know. It's not even my podcast anymore.
Yeah.
It's fine. I won't even show up. We haven't had an episode without me, have we?
We have not. That doesn't mean we need to. I'm just saying.
No, but this is fine. DJ.
That's not why I did. It was just...
DJ has been replaced. We were supposed to be replacing Derek, but
Nope. I told you, my lawyers. I'm not leaving.
All right, this week, guys. What, y'all don't like my intro?
No, your intro will be fine some of the times.
That was nice. That was a real good compliment there.
I like it. I think it's great.
It wasn't a yes. It was like, it's fine. Sometimes.
Sometimes meaning never.
Fine. I worked hard on that intro. It took me all of like
I think it's cool. I never thought, that was,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was, well, what don't you like about it?
He gets it right.
Wait, I get it. I never get it right though.
Wait, what's
I got it right
you
today.
didn't get it
No,
right?
you didn't.
What?
No,
You're supposed to be
didn't.
the first line of defense against stupid movies. You said of movies.
I said stupid movie.
You actually did not.
You did not.
Oh, wow.
The first one of defense against stupid movies. Anybody new listening to this episode, like they've all turned it off.
Like, I'm done.
I'm done. What is this?
We apologize.
This week we're talking about Bumblebee. Not an actual Bumblebee, but
2018.
I actually researched bumblebees for this.
What?
No,
Why?
I didn't.
Oh,
know.
I was like,
I was
why?
like, what?
No.
Okay.
Because I thought we were talking about bumblebees.
Oh.
Huh. So you
Is it true they don't
prepared
have
for a
stingers?
National Geographic.
Yeah, no, bumblebees don't have stingers.
They bumble. They don't stink.
They're really loud thow.
They are annoyingly loud.
So
they're really
loud. You can
big.
hear them. It's like,
Yeah.
like I am not a flower.
I hate when they buzz in your ears like,
Like this look
one?
like a flower. What's wrong with you?
don't look like it, but I'm going in.
That's funny. Okay, but we're talking about the Transformers Bumblebee movie. This came out last year?
2018.
2018. Wow, man. It's the first time I've seen it because I have a disgust for Transformers because the franchise is horrible.
It did fall apart.
It fell apart. That first movie, though, great. Me and my wife were talking about
First
it the other
movie
day.
is
With Anthony
fire.
Anderson when they were arrested.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cops! Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me, criminal. It's like, see, they put the donuts out here to test.
As soon as he slammed
Guilty.
that book on the table.
You won't touch it. See? Ate the whole plate.
The whole plate. Terrible.
So that first movie was funny
He was
and
fat. He was fat in
entertaining.
that movie.
Yes.
He was.
Yes,
That
he
was.
was.
He was
But that was
very
before
fat.
he was like, that's like when he had that period of like showing up in movies, but like was never a star in anything.
Yeah.
Truth.
That's
True.
before he established himself.
Yeah. Same with the girl. She was in Jessica Jones.
Megan Fox?
No, the one he was.
Going with the accent?
Yeah,
She
she's
played
Australian.
Trish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget her name. But she was. Yeah, she was Trish Walker.
Yeah, she was Trish.
Who was she in Transformers?
The
guy-
NSA intern.
Yeah, she was with.
This is one of the analysts.
She's the one that found the signal.
Sydney.
You don't remember that?
You don't remember this? She got arrested
She was in the
with
room?
Anthony Anderson, and that's when he was like, "Don't talk to me, criminal," because he was like,
she
it was
made
her.
a copy of it at the spot and took it to him. Because that's her hacker or whatever.
Yeah.
And they got caught.
Oh, I don't remember this at all.
Really?
Wow. Man, we
blonde
need to
hair
rewatch
chick with the
Transformers.
Accent.
So
We need to rewatch Transformers. I think because that movie was good.
It was good. That's one I could watch over and over again.
Yeah, we had it on Blu-ray. Is that our first Blu-ray?
probably.
Yeah, I think it was our first Blu-ray.
It
It was
might
at
be.
PS3, and we picked up Transformers. I was
Good pickup. Good pickup.
But now we're on Bumblebee, and I was reluctant to watch this when it came out in theaters because the Transformers 2, 3, 4, and 5 are not good. 2 was bearable.
You don't like
And
3?
Which is 3 the Dark of the Moon?
Yeah.
Is that the Darker Moon?
3.
Yeah, with Sentinel Prime.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 was okay.
It
Yeah.
was okay.
4 was just
3 is good
Four was fine.
in parts. 3 is good in parts.
Yeah, you're right. And in parts 3 is okay. Is that when they're in the museum? Or is that 2?
No, that was 2.
That was 2.
That was 2.
2 was stupid.
2 I didn't like.
2 was
Yeah.
bad.
2 I didn't like.
2 was
Okay,
that guy
so
from
yeah,
Grey's
really,
Anatomy.
That's right. Yeah, 2 was bad. 3 was okay, and then 4 and 5. I didn't even watch 5.
5 I couldn't finish.
Which one was 5? Last night?
The
The last night.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't
Oh,
seen that
I
one.
didn't even try to.
It was too long.
I couldn't get through it.
And 4,
too long.
that's the one I walked out of the theater on.
And 5, I was trying to watch it while I was working out. You figured okay, that's 40 minutes and I can get through this. It was so bad I had to stop and no. I gotta find something.
That was like when I was trying to rewatch Justice League, and I was like, this is no.
This is bad. This is one of your bad movies.
So, so I was reluctant to watch Bumblebee, but I have to say, after watching it, it's not bad.
It wasn't bad.
not bad.
It was cool.
Okay, I feel like I'm the only one that hate this movie then.
You really hated it?
You hate this movie?
I don't hate it, but I don't like it.
I mean,
like it
it started falling apart as it went on. Not falling apart. It got boring. It started to get boring, I think.
Yes.
I was
Yeah, I
interested
agree with
in the beginning of the movie, and then as it went on, I was starting to get bored.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, but and also I feel like the last climax fight scene at the end was kind of lackluster to me.
Except for, all right, spoilers for Bumblebee. If you haven't seen it by now,
You ain't missing nothing. You ain't seen it.
except for when he beat the guy Decepticon. I actually laughed out loud with that.
Oh, with the chain?
Yeah, because he was like, "This chain can't hold."
I did laugh at that. I was like, that's funny.
Because the bad guy usually does that monologue, and I mean, so many movies have subverted this expectation, but still, it's still enjoyable to see when when it happens.
It does.
It was funny. I did actually
You think these chains can? Well, apparently they can't hold you, but they'll crush you. I was like, jeez. But that was dirty. No, I thought that was interesting. No, we're starting at the end of the movie, but how he beat him, because Bumblebee was outmatched with these two, it seemed. And he was, since the guy turned into the helicopter form and he threw the chain into the blade, he should not have, but since he tried to transform back, the chain just got caught up all in him, which was actually pretty smart.
True.
Although I have to say, I wish this was a soft reboot.
Well, that was part of my things. Now, I'm kind of confused on whether or not this is a straight up prequel, or is it like a prequel plus a soft reboot?
I think they're trying to do that. I don't know why you have to get rid of Bumblebee's voice. I thought it was fine when he could talk.
But he couldn't talk in the first one.
Yeah, but if it's a soft reboot, then you can ignore it.
Well, see, that's why it's confusing, because I feel like it's a combination of both, but then it does not line up with the first Transformers.
No, it doesn't, because Optimus Prime is already here.
Right. So
and all of them was coming down after, they
right.
were
So
all...
that's the part that's confused for me. It's like I felt like they couldn't make up their mind if this was just a straight up reboot of the movies, or if it was a prequel to the first one. Because then they have things that's like, okay, you had to do this to line up with the first Transformers, but then there's other things that doesn't line up at all.
Yeah.
True.
I think we can probably ignore the first Transformers with this. I think it's kind of a start.
Well, they need to make clear whether or not we're starting over.
Yeah. One thing I have to say, this is obviously, clearly when watching the movie, you can tell this is the first one Michael Bay did not do. because you
Yes.
know lemonade cups weren't exploding
we didn't
with
have
giant
boulders falling
balls
down
of fire and stuff. I don't know, like everything blows up in his movie. So it was a bit more tame, I would say.
Was it a little too tame?
A bit. That's why I was saying it was getting boring in the.
Yeah, it had
was
no
not
action
a-
cameras in it.
There was not enough
But the action cameras were not
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
like stationary cameras that look like. Because, you know, he do that
The
pan
span,
around.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He do that in Bad Boys. He
Yeah.
do that in this movie. It's like, it was definitely missing and like noticeably missing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is this director, like, does he do action?
I think this was his. He hasn't directed a lot.
Okay.
Let me look that up real quick.
Okay, because maybe he hasn't done a lot of action, you know, so that might be a new experience.
So it's
for
like
him.
if you don't do a lot of action, maybe you should watch some action movies to see, you know, what you should do. Make them interesting.
Yeah, but you gotta have your own style, though.
I mean, yeah, but, you know, take from other movies and, you know, make your own style out of it.
Right?
Don't just go wing it and you don't have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah.
Sometimes the action needs to be emphasized by camera angles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Music. All that.
So I thought John Cena would have a bigger part in this. It wasn't. He was
I
gone.
thought he would too.
Yeah, he was gone for like the whole middle.
The
of
whole
the
middle
movie.
of the movie. He was there in the beginning.
Are
and
we
the end.
missing John Cena though?
Are we missing him? No. But,
I just
No,
But is he like one of
we're
the best
not.
actors in the movie?
probably,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Probably, yeah.
The kids weren't bad, but like they're not engaging. They
well,
didn't
you
draw
know
me
who
into the
she
movie.
is, right?
Who is she?
She's now, if the rumors are true, she's supposed to be Kate Bishop in Hawkeye.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And I was thinking, watching this, I don't think she's a great actress. But maybe she's better.
Wow.
She's not a bad actress.
Yeah, I didn't think she was
Wasn't
terrible.
I just wasn't like. She didn't draw me into the movie, you know. Like you kind of
Right,
felt
yeah.
bad for her, you know, because her family. At
I
first,
felt bad for her when she was at the park and she about to do that dive, and the girl was talking about you should have your dad get you in the car.
Okay, that is on my
I was like,
nitpicks. Like,
excuse
who
me?
makes fun of someone's dead father?
These people do
Right.
for real. Like in real life, they do, and I'm like, why would that be a joke? Like, oh, maybe your
Yeah.
dad should get you a car. Oh,
And she's
that's
like,
right.
Oh,
he's dead.
that's right. And then her friends started getting. I'm like,
Like, that's
oh,
not
I'm
funny.
out the
I'm
car
like,
at that
that's
point.
not. I'm like, who does that? That was in my nitpicks. Like, is that a suburban thing?
It's got to be.
Like, is it funny that
I
her
don't-
dad died?
And then it's like he had like a heart attack. It's not like he was a
Yeah.
crackhead or something.
Right.
That's a little different. I mean, it's wrong. But
I-
at least that's a little different.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody died, I just don't touch it.
You know, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna touch it.
Yeah.
But,
But-
it's like this
Yeah,
guy had
I
like a
agree.
regular person. He was a good father.
Mhm.
You know, he has a heart attack, and he's like, "Your dad's dead."
Yeah, it's like, how you gonna laugh at? You know what I'm saying?
he has
like-
not done a lot.
Okay.
And mostly animation.
Yeah, that's different.
Animation. Okay.
That's different. No physical cameras.
Okay. Yeah, he needs.
I mean, the story wasn't bad in this.
No.
It just
It was
I don't
missing
know.
something.
Yeah, maybe did they dwell too long on her sadness?
Yes, I think.
Yes.
I think like, you know,
I
you're trying to
felt
get
that
your
they
hurt.
did.
Go ahead.
I felt that they did. I felt like it was a little drawn out.
I think so. Maybe the
I
relationship.
didn't feel like it had to be, explained any further.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they dwell too long on that. They dwell too long on like I guess you had to establish her and her relationship with Bumblebee.
Mm,
But I felt like okay, we get it. You're attached to this car.
right.
Yeah, and then like the whole time, like the Decepticons looking for Bumblebee, like for Bumblebee, they don't show up until the very end of the movie,
Yeah.
right? I feel like they should have found him in the middle, and then it been like you have that, every movie you have like that crescendo in the middle, right? And then it it dips back down. Maybe they escape or whatever, and then your finale, you have that final battle when so the excitement in the movie goes back up for that finale. This kind of seemed like you had the excitement at the beginning, it was a low for the entire middle of the movie, and then a fight at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So I'm not a writer or anything, but I'm pretty sure there's like a storytelling.
Yeah. Storytelling.
Storytelling.
Storytelling. Yeah, I'm sure there's like ways to tell a story that
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was definitely a lull in the middle. They kind of like focused on her life,
Yeah.
How she's seen by the people at school. Like, all right, we get it. She's unpopular and she gets talked about. Blah blah blah. She works on cars. Her dad passed away. Her mom replaced him. She didn't get over it. So that's a whole battle with them going on. They kind of focused a lot on that.
Yeah.
And basically, Bumblebee was just an extra.
Yeah.
In that.
Yeah. Well, he was the friend that helped her out, which is fine. It's fine, I guess. That's all I have to say about it. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, that's all there is to say about that. But like I said, they kind of did low with that.
Yeah. Now the beginning of the movie actually pulled me in. I'm like, okay, what I want to see if they do a Cybertron movie about the war on Cybertron, because when it opened, I was like, this is interesting. I want to know what's happening.
That. I feel like instead
they should do that. Yeah.
Because that's something we haven't had before.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I was like, I don't know. Like, anyone seen like the 1980s Transformer movie?
What, the cartoon?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Is that basically the same thing? I was wondering if that covers the war on Cybertron or not.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Go ahead. So long ago, I don't.
Okay, so you could have said you didn't see it if you didn't remember the movie.
No,
all right. Just like every time I watch The Fugitive, it's like I've never seen it.
But you know what's going to happen.
So,
so if they did do that, then do we want them to really start like at the beginning, like before the war actually started, and why the war happened, and then
that'd be interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, just to do something different, if they don't want to jump back into, could you figure? Okay, the Transformers movie came out in 2007, 2008,
something like that. 7, I think.
So I mean, like, okay, that was 10 years ago. I feel like it's not that long ago, so you can focus on something like the war on Cybertron, make us forget all these other Transformers movies.
I think Transformers, it lends itself to, and this might sound weird, but like I feel like you can do kind of like how Marvel does. You can do different genres with these movies if you're gonna make it a franchise. Like, because they all have different skill sets. You can have one be like Cybertron can be a war movie, like Saving Private Ryan, whatever, but with robots.
Saving Private Ryan
with robots.
Such a violent movie. Oh,
It
my
really
God.
was.
Like when they hit the beach.
Oh, the opening scene in the movie? Yeah.
This is a bad idea. Like, what strategy was this?
The war.
I'm like, y'all didn't have a better way?
I guess not. They just said, hey, while they're shooting at you,
try to get out.
Maybe that was the strategy. Like, okay, 1,000 people will die, but 1,000 people will make it.
I don't know. It was rough, man.
I'm like, all right, I want to be one of the ones that make it. How do I apply for that job? Jesus, man. But okay, so but also, if they do a Cybertron movie, what are the robots going to look like? Because obviously Bumblebee ain't going to be no Camaro on Cybertron.
Well, he wasn't.
Ain't going to be no.
If they don't,
semi.
Yeah, what do they
with all them colors and
transform?
stuff.
I don't know.
Into?
What Optimus Prime didn't transform in this movie, right? When he was there, but he still
looked like
he had the colors.
Yeah.
He looked like the 1980s.
The truck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
but why was he the truck and he had not come to Earth yet?
Well, maybe he
Because
wasn't the truck. Maybe that's how he looks.
That's just how he looks without the truck pieces.
Yeah.
But I thought when they came to Earth, remember them little skeleton blank face.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is soft reboot.
True.
They've taken that
away
because now Bumblebee's always yellow. When he transformed into the Jeep, he was yellow.
Yeah.
So
like,
they don't have that blank.
I will say, and I mean, I know people around it, and they're older than us. But I want to say that on the cartoon, that no matter what they transformed into, they kept the colors that they were.
Maybe on Cybertron they don't transform.
Well, they did. One of them did. I think in the beginning of the movie.
What does he transform into?
It wasn't human. It wasn't human. It had wheels, but it wasn't human. And then the Decepticons had transformed into like planes. Now, again, it wasn't a human plane, but like
a plane light.
like
a plane light. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. So they did still transform.
Okay.
So maybe Optimus Prime, he was red and all that and
Right.
looked like it, but he wasn't like,
Right.
it didn't have the truck pieces on there.
So yeah, Derek, I think you're right that they keep their colors.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because when Bumblebee was the Jeep and he transformed back into the robot, then he had the Jeep doors on his back.
Mm.
But when he transformed into the Beetle, then it was the Beetle doors on his back. So it changed.
That part changes all the time.
Yeah, because
That's
even his
interesting.
chest piece had the Jeep front on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, when
I was hoping they weren't going to drop the ball on that one. Like,
Yeah.
he turned into a Jeep and turned back to a robot, and all of a sudden, his Beetle pieces is back. Like, what? Come on now.
So yeah, so I think that's kind of how they do that.
Okay.
But you know what? They ended the movie with him turning into the Camaro, which connects you back to
The
Transformers
first-
1.
That's what I'm saying. Like they told this line of connecting to the first one and not connecting to the first one. I feel like they didn't know what they wanted to do
I don't
Yeah.
think they did.
Yeah.
because it didn't. You know what I mean? It was just like, okay, you do this and like, oh, Camaro, wink, 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 and then
Yeah,
Clean Camaro, too. That clean Camaro was clean.
that was a clean
Right.
Camaro.
That was squeaky clean.
So yeah, because in Transformers 1, Bumblebee, after Sam Witwicky, after he found him, he called the rest of the Autobots there.
yeah.
Yeah, he was the first one there.
Yeah, because they only came to Earth because they discovered the Allspark was on
Yeah.
Earth. Which then, because like if this movie connects to the first Transformers, what has he been doing for the last 20 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, really just hiding.
Well, but all the other Autobots are already coming now, and that's the 1987.
So like yeah, so it's just like it's weird to me because I felt like some things is like they're trying to make this a true prequel, and then other times they were just like, well, whatever.
It should just be a reboot. They should have just did a
Just
reboot.
said, I mean, but they even themselves, they was like, oh, it's a prequel, but it's a soft reboot. Like I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, okay, so like,
If it's a reboot, if it is a reboot, I think they've kind of gone in some good directions. With
Well,
it.
they did say that because it did well in the theaters that they will make another one. So I'm like you said, like we got something like Cybertron. I would like to see maybe a Megatron. I don't want to see Optimus Prime. We know all about him.
yeah, we do know a lot about him.
Yeah, but
Every movie, pretty much.
So
yeah.
a Megatron movie.
I
something
know
different.
that they were hoping to do a Transformers G.I. Joe movie, but the G.I. Joe movies were so.
They're still doing another one of those.
No,
Aren't they
no.
doing Snake Eyes? I think they're
Is
doing
that still
Snake
a
Eyes.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are supposed.
So cool. Maybe they will do that.
'Cause,
No, you know what? Hasbro, don't start.
Don't quote me, right? Don't quote me on this, but I do think there is a car.
There's a what?
Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Oh, what now?
I think there is a cartoon movie.
A cartoon
Trans-
movie?
Cartoon G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
A cartoon G.I. Joe movie.
Oh, that doesn't count. Who cares
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, right. I mean,
Yeah.
cartoon.
But I mean, I want to say that it came out in like, the late '80s, possibly early.
Dude,
I
Why
thought
you
you
something
meant there was
happened at night coming out?
all right. So Snake Eyes will
I
be
didn't
coming
say
out
coming
like
out.
in the near
Of course,
future.
there was a 1980s G.I. Joe movie.
Go Joe! And you know what? This topic was way more serious than I thought it would be. I'm like, man, we're taking this topic a little serious about Transformers.
Well, I mean, it's.
I mean, that is until I get into my nitpicks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
No,
We have not got to the nitpicks.
I haven't got to Danielle's
Make
nick.
that like a
Your name's
separate-
Danielle, right?
Yes, it's Nathaniel.
Just met her.
First day.
I just met her today. I was like, hey, you want to be on a podcast? Yeah.
She said, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Reluctantly. But yeah, she said, yeah.
All right, what's your nitpicks,
We're in a whole
Danielle?
different segment, though.
What?
Danielle's nitpicks.
Danielle's nitpicks.
Nitpicks. And boom, there you go.
Okay.
The picks of nits. All right.
Okay. So when the two robots land in Texas,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, the signal came from the West Coast, so they head west,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the army or whatever branch of government, they never said what it was. I got some
they
other
didn't.
issues about that. Okay. So they said, we're going to Texas. How do they know that the robots was headed to California? Is there only one road into California? Like, how they make them, like, halfway there?
It's true.
Point well taken.
Chance?
Because all he told him was that they were spotted in Texas.
They were spotted in Texas.
And he was like, all right, we're going
Maybe
to Texas.
like it's the main highway from California to Texas.
There's only one road
No, but
in all of Texas and all of California, two of the biggest states.
also, didn't they scan? They scanned a plane and a. Oh no, that wasn't after they landed. That's when
they ran into the army.
That's when they ran into the army. Because I was going to say, why would you be a car if you can fly?
But I feel like at some point they would have ran into an airplane or something, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
They run across somebody.
Something.
Eventually.
Where'd the second car come from?
They both scanned the same car, apparently.
It was the same car?
It was the same
They
car.
look different.
Because one was just blue.
Oh. Okay. Because I was like, and how'd you scan it if you landed on it? I just thought about that.
I was just
he landed on the car. How'd he scan it?
And then, like, 'cause I mean, like, your crash landing. Do you think, let me scan this car as I destroy it? I mean, he would have to do it before he ran into it, but why would he think to do that? Do they automatically scan all vehicles in the area? Just in case they need to transform it into
Bumblebee
later?
didn't. And why did they crash land? You can't land gracefully. Why did Bumblebee crash land?
It's because of our atmosphere.
What?
I thought he was in a capsule or something like that.
But why doesn't it work like a spaceship or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. Every time something falls out of space, you know, it crash lands.
It's dumb.
Yes.
It's dumb. Why, if they have all this technology, like advanced technologies for interstellar travel, I think you can learn to land on a planet gracefully.
I mean,
Maybe they thought that was a good.
in a Terminator, he lands gracefully.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, they're naked, but it's graceful.
He is new.
But that's
I'm pretty sure the
That's not
rovers
space
we send to
travel.
Mars don't crash land on the planet.
Okay,
But they
we're
might.
humans, though. We're humans. We do
They
everything
might.
gracefully.
You ever watch the rover
Or
land?
do we?
Yes, we do everything gracefully.
What'd you say?
I said, how we know the rover didn't crash land on Mars?
Because it's still working.
But it could have been in like a tube, crashed, and it comes out the tube.
Yeah.
That's basically
How you know it's going to be the right direction?
I don't know. I don't work for NASA
You
anymore. I
know
don't
those
know
things
these
cost way too much. Oh, that's right. You work for NASA. You're lying to us all about the shape of the Earth. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I offended everyone on there that watches us that believes the Earth isn't round. So
Well, it's not a perfect circle.
that's true.
So
All right.
it's feeling way.
All right, so that's my nitpick, that they crash and land, and he scanned the car that he crashed into.
Yeah, I did wonder about
That
that.
doesn't break the movie, though.
No.
No.
Okay.
Most people would overlook that.
Yeah,
I did not.
I did until just now.
Not most people. Neither one of you are.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
It's not a knock. Neither one of you are most people. But yeah, I get that. I don't understand why, as what's a good word for it? As anti other people as the army is, why did not you throw a red flag up when they said they were Decepticons?
Hey,
But that's what John Cena
John
said. He
Cena
was
called
like,
that out.
they call
Yeah, he
themselves
said
Decepticons.
Decepticons.
Like, there's no red flags there. I'm like, yeah, why isn't there?
Right.
Know what I'm saying?
That was
That
easy
was-
for them to give away, like, just access to
Right.
the military
Especially
network.
when, like,
Yeah.
the general guy was like, I wrote it down. He said, our satellites are the forefront of our national security. Why would you let aliens you just met
just like that.
connect to your satellite system?
Like, oh, yeah,
And
it's
offer
cool.
them all the technology, use of all the technology in that room, access to all that.
The whole thing.
Just so they can find the person they said is a criminal.
You're right.
Yeah. That even when you encountered it, it really didn't do anything
didn't do
to
anything.
you.
Yeah.
It didn't attack you. It ran from you.
Yeah.
It just didn't make any sense.
And then y'all were about to stop. Like, so in the beginning of the movie, when he was being attacked, and Bumblebee was like, "Hey, wait, okay, this is all a mistake. I'm not trying to fight any of you guys." And then he got attacked by a Decepticon at that point. And that's when everything went down.
Yeah. That they thought was the Air Force. He was like, nope, that's not the Air Force. Run.
Yeah.
But yet, you know,
Yeah.
you still look at Bumblebee as the enemy.
Especially, and I'm saying, especially when Bumblebee came, it was the enemy. And so just because these two people came and said, oh, yeah, we're searching for him to bring him back, you're like, oh, we believe you. I would not do that.
We believe
No.
you. Use everything that we got. At your resources so you can find them.
Yeah, you could use it. Yeah, you can do it. So, were they trying to slyly say that because of the Transformers, we have internet?
Which doesn't make any sense because the internet was in process in the 70s.
That's what I was like. I was like, wait, wasn't the person that created the internet, like, didn't that happen already?
Yeah.
The first internet was just two computers connected together. That was the first internet.
It
So,
happened way
I did not
before
know that.
1987.
yeah.
I know that. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it became mainstream in like the mid 90s, but it existed before.
Yeah, because I mean, technically, if you want to be technical, the internet isn't really anything. It's just a bunch of computers talking to each other. So when you're online, you're now another part of the internet.
Yeah.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
so they tried it. I mean, there was other things like that didn't happen in the
It's the
80s, but I don't have
Matrix.
time to nitpick everything that didn't
I was
happen in the
wondering
80s.
because I don't
But
know
this
how
is your
this
segment.
song. Yeah,
Well, no,
it's
every,
Danielle's nitpicks.
I'm not about to
The picks of
nitpick
nit-
everything that's not
Picks of nits.
1980. Okay. How those kids sneak onto an Air Force base
I was thinking.
when there was literally no army guys?
was
And
nobody
she's
there.
like, Bumblebee, we kept here with some wire cutters. Her and this boy snuck onto an army base.
Mm-hmm.
And then why would the army leave two alien robots with the one doctor guy?
Yeah,
I'm
by
like,
itself.
That's safe.
there's no guy with guns, no guards.
Why weren't they there while they were interrogating Bumblebee? Like, why did they leave? Like, okay, let's just let them.
Right,
Like,
like-
why wouldn't that be monitored?
And then everyone left.
Yeah,
Everyone, literally. It was an abandoned base, basically.
Yeah,
that
The
is
kids
so
sneak
dumb.
on.
it didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
I'm like, this is an active
Yeah.
base,
No
right?
alarms.
Well, no, they were using a airfield.
No.
They set that up as their base.
She-
It wasn't a.
The lady on the news said that they went to the McKinnon Air Force Base.
Oh, it wasn't Air Force Base.
I do believe that's what she said
Okay.
on the
Yeah, I
news.
don't know. Yeah.
So,
They claimed it was a regular routine exercise.
yeah.
Something like that.
Seeing how you cannot get into our water plants, how in the world can you get on an Air Force base with a moped and some wire cutters?
You can't.
True.
They would have stopped you well before you even got
Before
close
you
to the
even,
base.
you passed so
yeah.
many signs talking about you're trespassing.
That fence
Stop.
to get to the base would be like
We will
something
shoot you if you
miles away.
keep going.
Well,
Right. That fence more than likely would have been electrified or something. If
Yeah.
you're going to try to cut
And
Yeah,
there
it
would have been a
It
guy.
had a high voltage thing on it, and then
And she just,
Yet, still,
just-
it wasn't
It would have
on
been
They didn't turn it on.
It would have been
Somebody
a
didn't flip
trained
switch.
sniper somewhere on the base.
a sniper.
That's what I'm saying. There would have been. There would have been.
Yeah.
There would have been guys all over that.
Well, it's just like with that whole Area 51 thing, and they had an army person talk about it, and they were like, "Yeah, before these people get here, like there is so much before you even get to that base.
Right.
Like you're not going to get there.
You're not going to
Yeah.
get to the front door.
Exactly. So, like I said, how did these two kids do it?
Yeah.
Got inside.
This whole thing is empty. It made no sense. And then like everyone comes back at the same time.
Yeah, and then when the army got there, they had to blow the door open. Why?
Exactly. Like you ain't got the key.
Yeah, I was like, there's a door in my way. I'm like,
They started putting the bombs. I'm like, why are y'all doing?
wait, don't y'all
just
open the
close or
door.
something.
Yeah.
Like, what's up?
It's your door.
Like this is your base, right?
Yeah, really. I'm like, what's up with this?
It just didn't make any
Some
sense.
pieces that were not connecting.
Yeah, that didn't make sense. I didn't even think about that.
No.
I didn't think about that either,
So
but
I'm not saying like,
now
are y'all
it's
blowing it up?
now it's there.
It didn't make any sense.
Okay.
Also, that girl got blown up twice and
Yeah.
did not die.
She should have
And
died.
when she was in the dumpster.
Yeah, I was thinking that when she was in a dumpster and it got shot by a missile, I was like, a dumpster is not going to protect you. No, you're dead.
Yeah, you're
First of all, the dumpster received no damage.
That's
Which,
true.
I mean, it's like the best
That's
dumpster
the
ever.
worst
Waste
miss-
management dumpster or was that a Republic service?
There was no name.
No,
It was green.
Yeah,
It was green. Probably
that's waste management.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got some pretty solid dumpsters.
I mean, it's solid, but I mean, we should test this. Another Mythbusters moment.
Can I hit?
I'm gonna go get a missile.
What kind of plane was he?
Right, right. Let me
I don't
go
know.
by a
That
surface to air missile.
F-20 something?
What, the
F-20
Decepticon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what
It had
kind
to be
of.
like F-22 or F-20, F-16.
I don't know if it was probably F-16. I don't know if it was F-22. But like,
F-22 is like,
so the missiles that they carry as a payload normally, that wouldn't blow up a dumpster.
I'm sure it would.
if not, then I'll be like,
I'm
not
pretty
going
sure
to
it
war.
would have
That's-
flattened that whole area.
Right, like not only but not only did the dumpster survive that, she just walked out of it like it's nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
unscathed.
Didn't even get banged up in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Like you would have, like
Like, how are you walking after this?
I guess the trash cushioned her.
No.
She got cushioned
That's a
by
negative.
trash.
I mean, she was in the world's cleanest dumpster.
True.
I'm like, even recyclable dumpsters don't look that good.
That's true. Maybe they just got that dumpster that day.
Maybe.
Maybe that's why they ain't had access codes. Because it's a brand new base, and we don't got the codes yet.
New shipment came in.
Yeah, new shipment of dumpster.
That was so. Yeah, I remember that. I was like, why didn't she die right there?
Yeah, and didn't they fire something at Bumblebee one time, or she was in the car inside of Bumblebee, and he transformed into the robot and covered her with his arm,
Yeah.
and they blew up, and she's still alive.
Yeah,
Probably would have been better for him to stay in the
Just
car.
stay in the car.
Yeah, she had blown up quite a bit.
Yeah.
I like how Memo was like, "Oh, I'm hurt and injured." She's just like, "I'm okay."
That was close.
Dust herself off.
Really?
I have plot armor.
Come on, man. Them are the pieces in the movie. It was like, this is not believable. I'm not believing this.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Like I said, it wasn't the greatest movie ever.
I mean, I did like Bumblebee
Yeah.
in the movie.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bumblebee
Bumblebee was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's way
very
smaller than
small.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think the only one that was smaller than him was Jazz.
Oh, yeah.
He was smaller, but
Yeah.
Bumblebee was like super tiny. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's probably why he keeps getting beat up. He gets beat up in every movie.
Yeah, he do.
He does.
He definitely does. But he survives though.
Yeah, he does.
Well, he was getting at it in this movie. He was getting some.
Oh yeah,
moves.
he went off when
Oh, when
they
he,
hit
like, lost his
girl.
mind?
Yeah, his eyes turned red.
Yeah.
Then he just stopped and started pulling all the the cars back. I was like, Dad, he got that in him? Like, oh, okay. And then Johnson was like, oh, he like backhanded. Gave him that good Serena Williams backhand. Knocked him across the base. I'm like, that was funny. But yeah, he get down though. But I just didn't realize he was just that small.
Yeah.
That was a little mind blowing for me. You know, whatever.
All right. Any other nitpicks, Danielle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, this is same line as Where Was the Army? So, in the end, John Cena shows up in this helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
Where's everybody else at?
True. Why was it one helicopter?
Why was this one helicopter? And where's your planes?
Where was the
And
rest
why
of the
was
army?
everything so far behind?
This is an alien invasion. The entire army should be on this.
Yeah, I was just like, why? He's like, everyone's coming.
Every
Why are they
branch
so-
of the military.
They're not here yet.
They should be there.
Yeah.
Dude got there on the little scooter.
Every
before
branch
they-
of the military.
Every branch of the military would.
Yeah, and like I couldn't figure out which branch of the military this is supposed to be.
They didn't say.
But I don't understand like why it was just them making all these decisions.
Yeah, true. Like,
True.
nothing
Wouldn't this
outside
go like if there is an extraterrestrial? This have to go up to the president.
I don't think so.
Yeah, and then I feel
Yes.
like the
There was
president.
never any mention of the president, was it?
No,
No.
Like the
no.
president said this order. Or whatever. They usually do that at least.
Yeah,
Like
they
the
pretend like
president
someone's in
authorizes
charge.
this or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or
Even
call
the
the
first
Pentagon.
Transformers movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
had Bush in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you wrangle me up some ding
Ding
dongs,
dong.
dog?
That was so funny.
Red Sox on.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh, I gotta watch that movie.
I was like, I should watch
I'm
this
like,
now.
You know, I had to explain to my wife the other day that like the people, like she thought like the people on Air Force One were like regular, like stewardesses and stuff,
No.
and I was like, no,
Everybody's trained.
they're in the Air Force. She's like, no, they're not. Like,
Yeah,
yes,
no.
they are.
She can take you out if she needs
She
to.
put you down. Anybody on that Air Force One plane, don't take them light. Because trust me, they don't have some kind of training. They got weapons. They can put you down.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, they're in the Air Force. That's why it's Air.
Yeah, the
Air
only one
Force
that probably can't put you down is the president. Everybody else, though,
depending on who's currently the
depends on
president.
the president. But you know, age is a factor, though. If they, you know, dirt old. And they probably
Lately,
can't do
they've
that
been
to
dirt
you.
old.
They have.
They've been old.
I mean, Trump ain't gonna put you down.
Probably
Just saying.
not.
But yeah.
All right. So yeah, that was lacking. I think, to be honest, Michael Bay does do that better. If you're gonna have the army, he definitely.
Let's have the real army instead of 5 guys in a truck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
5 guys in a truck.
But you know what? Michael Bay consulted with the army.
Right.
You notice there were no army vehicles in this.
Yeah, I mean, he was still
Meaning they didn't consult with the army.
No,
'Cause
well, obviously.
Wait, there wasn't there.
they had those
Did they have all
jeeps.
They had those Jeeps. But it
Doesn't
never...
blockade.
But they never really said where they were from.
Were they marked?
I don't know. I don't think they got.
And that
close
little
enough
blockade, I was like, how they know that girl was going in there? I just keep feeling like how they keep finding where these people are.
Yeah.
Well, you just blocked the one road. Is there only one road from her house? Maybe there is. Maybe I don't know. It's California. Maybe she's on the hill. You can only go one way.
I guess so. I don't know.
So is this our thing? Like, if an alien comes to Earth, we shoot them? Is that
Yeah, it's America.
I mean, yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Would you want to be their friend?
I don't know. E.T.?
Yeah.
Oh, E.T. would have been full of holes.
They definitely would have killed him and then dissected him and see what was that.
Yeah, right. Cut that finger off. That finger that he used.
Like, what is this?
What did he do with this? Researched it and everything.
Apparently, because you notice in the movie they were always watching Alf, which I've never seen. But apparently, like, kind of like the under theme of the show was that trying to hide him from the government, because it was like the government will find him and then dissect him.
Oh.
And they said that in the movie about Bumblebee,
Yeah.
but then I was like, oh, because they were saying that in Alf, and Alf was a
Oh,
popular
okay.
show
I would have
in
went
the
the
80s.
E.T. route, but okay.
Yeah, I didn't even put that together. Okay.
I
remember them mentioning Alpha a lot, though.
yeah, I had to look it up. I know nothing about Alf. Besides the fact there's a fuzzy Muppet thing, right?
Yeah, it's a Muppet thing. I never watched Alf.
Yeah, and everything. Yeah.
All right. Is that all of your nitpicks?
Well, we did cover ones about the stupid girls talking about her dead daddy.
Okay.
Did I miss one? No, we covered the other ones that that I had. Only thing I also have a problem is the fact that they added "Take Us to Your Leader" in there, and I'm like, seriously, guys.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I have a nitpick. In the beginning of the movie, because they had to throw in a reason for Bumblebee to lose his voice box. I thought it was so lame where Bumblebee's like, I'll never talk. And then, what did he say? Like,
let's make that.
Yeah, let's make that happen.
Let's make it official. And then he takes out his
Which
voice
is dumb,
thing.
because then they tortured him trying to figure out where, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, but you were the one who destroyed his voice box.
Like, he
Well, I
talk,
guess
right?
they didn't know.
Yeah, they might not have known that. Oh boy.
Oh, that was a different robot?
Yeah.
That was Starscream. Well, no,
That wasn't Starscream because he got destroyed.
Yeah, that's right.
It was just one that turned into a plane.
Oh, okay. They all look alike.
Yeah.
They do.
But yeah, they might not have known that little tidbit.
Oh, okay.
They probably just thought he wasn't talking.
But yeah, but it's like and when it happened, I was like, okay, so you need an excuse for Bumblebee to not talk. I don't know. It seemed pointless to me.
Especially when it's not connecting to the first
I don't
movie.
think it had to be in this movie, though. Like, he didn't have to lose his voice in this movie.
You know, he didn't. But then that's what I'm saying. Like, before, it's like you had him lose his voice, but then you're not connecting to the first Transformers.
Yeah.
So then he could have kept his voice.
Yeah, he could have kept his voice for the whole movie.
True.
I mean, Optimus said it was damaged in battle. Like, that could have been
Any
battle. Yeah.
Or he could just not lose his voice at all. I don't get it.
Right.
I don't know, why does he have to talk to the radio? It was nice in the original Transformers. It was cool. It was like, all right, that's interesting. But why do we have to keep that trope? Who cares?
Because it's connected.
Is it connected?
Loosely.
Very loosely.
So, okay. All right. So if that's all, I guess we can rate the movie. So before we do this, we have a new rating system. So instead of just rating it 1 out of 10, we came out with some fun new ratings. So the best rating that we have.
Sorry. If you hear paper rattling.
All right. The best rating that we have is the greatest movie ever. Now, we understand that this may not mean that it is actually the greatest movie ever. It just means that we very much enjoyed the movie. So best movie is going to be the greatest movie ever. After that, our next category is
I'd pay for that.
I'd pay for that. So it's a good movie, and I'll be willing to spend my money on it, maybe multiple times in the theater, or even after it's come out on DVD, Blu-ray, I would buy it. So I pay for that. After that is I would watch it while folding clothes. Yes. So it's good enough to watch while you're folding clothes. You guys get it? And then the movie after that is just pure torture. So that's not a good movie.
Yeah, obviously you don't want to see that.
Yeah, you don't want to be tortured. And then the worst movies of all will be just kill me.
Self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory. Bad movies. Just kill me. So we'll go around. How would you guys rate Bumblebee? Danielle?
You're cutting that out.
Do you need a time?
Yeah, I gotta cut out.
Oh boy. Did this last week today.
No, you did it.
Oh, I did last week. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. I did.
Just call it 50 even. Just do there, you'll find it.
Okay. I'm starting to listen to the whole thing again anyway.
Okay.
So
All right. I, Danielle, will rank it do while folding clothes.
do I folding clothes? Okay. All right. Dan, what's your ranking?
It was the same. I do while folding clothes.
All right. Derek?
Same thing. Do while folding clothes.
Okay. I would watch this movie while folding clothes. And I actually did watch this movie while I was folding clothes. So,
Yeah, I
If
was
it's-
doing my hair.
I think I was working out or something.
yeah. So, and that's actually how I came up with this category. I was like, this movie's good enough to do while I'm folding clothes. And I was like, hey, that's good.
Light bulb.
So, yes, that's how we're ranking this. It's good enough to watch while folding clothes. Other than that, that's our review of the Bumblebee movie. If you haven't seen it and you want to fold some clothes, check it out. It's on Hulu.
Go ahead.
It's not that bad. It's okay.
No, I mean, like, if we did numbers, I would give it like a 6. It was made it watchable, but
Yeah.
not something I would watch again.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay for it.
I'm not going to go out of my way to see it.
No. I mean, like, I
Yeah.
feel like do while folding clothes is a perfect category because it's like when you're doing laundry or any other chores, like, oh, I need something on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need something to keep
Yep.
your mind occupied.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not so that you don't really
You're not
realize
really-
you're folding laundry.
Yeah, and so you don't have to pay that much attention to it. You can walk out the room,
Mm-hmm.
do whatever you need to do, come back. It's still on.
Change the load in the wash.
Yeah.
You don't gotta press pause.
No.
No,
You missed 10 minutes.
Right.
That's okay.
It's all right.
that's all right. Just walk out while the movie's playing. It's okay.
I just make up what I think happened.
This is perfect for that because this movie has so many plot issues.
Yes, it does.
So, but it is good enough for me to want to see like what they do next in the story. Like I kind of want to see where they go.
I
with
would
it.
give the sequels a chance. Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah, I
would give it a chance. So,
Check them out.
all right. Well, thank you guys for listening. If you want to catch us, you know where to catch us. Facebook. That is facebook.com/3D Rivals. And you can catch us on Twitter. Tweet at us. It is 3_rivals. That's on Twitter at 3_rivals.
Tweet, tweet.
If you're archaic and you actually send emails, you can email us.
People
3D
send emails.
Do they?
Not to
Have
me.
you sent an
Yeah.
email outside of work?
Oh, no.
Oh, outside of work. No.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. I sent some to customer service a few times for some products that I purchased.
Okay, that's different.
That was
That's
not
fine.
That
necessarily
is true.
happy with.
Sometimes you got to email Amazon. Be like, look here.
Like, hey, man, why didn't you make the delivery? Didn't really give me a reason.
Yeah. Or Amazon send you. You ever get a thing from Amazon? They sent me something that's like, at first it was like, your package is 2 stops away. I'm like, okay, great. Then they sent me
They're
an
like,
email. It was like, your package has been
something
damaged
happened.
and we
Yeah.
will refund.
Like, what?
What do you do? Hey man, they be throwing them packages.
ran it
like, oh, it's
over.
a fence.
ran
The
it
last time they
Yeah.
literally said something happened. That was it.
That was it.
They didn't
Something
tell me what happened. They said something happened in the delivery.
Something
or something.
happened?
And, like, you're going to be getting a refund. I'm like, so
Something
what
happened.
happened?
That's yeah. I never knew what happened to this package. That it was damaged, and now I wasn't getting it,
My
even though
package-
it was 2 stops
My
away.
recent
I'm
package
like, you
got
said it was up for
delayed,
delivery.
and it was one of the few times I mean, like 2 days was fine, but it was one of the few times I actually needed something quickly from
Yeah.
Amazon, and it was like, oh, your package has been delayed. I'm like, okay,
It's always when you really want it, like that one thing. I had to go to Target and get it.
really?
I know.
Oh my gosh, nobody wants to go to Target. Oh, I gotta tell
love
this.
Target.
I gotta
love
tell this.
Target.
I know we
love
did
it.
half of our outro already,
Oh yeah, sorry.
but I've got to tell this story. If you've made it to this part of the podcast, thank you.
Listen up. Listen up.
Some people
Appreciate
might
it.
start turning it off when I do this. But okay, dude, I'm shopping at Walmart, which I
already.
hate. You know I hate
Already.
Walmart, but it helps me with my budget sometimes. So Walmart, So I'm shopping at Walmart and we need lotion, right? So I go to the lotion section and the lotion is locked in the case. The lotion is locked in the case. What?
This is why I don't shop at Walmart.
I had to press a button to get an associate to get lotion out of a case for me.
Lotion?
Yes.
Italy Queen?
Yes. It's all in the case.
Must be having an overabundance of pervert showing up at the store.
No.
I think people were using the
People
lotion.
keep using it.
Oh, just randomly?
Yeah. That's why I got the lotion off the back.
And I'm like, is it that bad though? Because Target don't lock their lotions.
Target's
in
better
cases.
than Walmart.
Oh,
Way
also
better.
Walmart. Can you get some carts that aren't messed up?
That squeaks.
Dude,
Can we
my
get some
cart,
carts that
the
actually
cart I
have
had
wheels
was
on?
a workout because I had to keep the cart straight. Like, so it keeps veering right, and I'm like, I gotta keep it straight. And then, like, after a while, my arms are like, yep, this is. And then it was rattling because the little thing at the bottom was like broken. So as I'm,
When the wheel on the front be going dumb,
Yeah,
like
it's
you going straight, the wheel like. How? How does this happen?
that's
Like the
one
wheel
thing-
is completely independent from the rest of the car.
Listen, I don't like Target either, but one thing I have to say is their carts are so smooth. You roll into that store, you be like, oh, just butter.
Look at air suspension.
Yeah.
Oh my
Gotcha.
God, how
Target
come?
got BMW Benz. So smooth.
They do though. Everything works on them.
Oh my gosh, dude. I was like, seriously? This is locked in the case? And I was like, I walked over and I saw cases. I'm like, but this ain't for lotion, though, right? And then I'm like, and I'm looking over here and I'm like, these are all body wash. No, the body wash is open. The lotion is in a case.
Maybe you should shop at better Walmarts. I know there's not that many.
I needed to go to, this time I needed to go to a super Walmart because I had to get like cereal and stuff. And I was just going to get it from Walmart because I was going to be there. So I was like, super Walmart.
Look,
Because normally I don't go to that.
I will pay extra to shop at Target.
I will too.
Yeah.
Besides the fact it's like right across the street from where I stay at. Cool.
Yeah,
It's
Target.
convenient. It's convenient. Oh, you know what? The one time I went to Walmart, they had their underwear locked up.
What?
You know how odd it is to get an associate
To get some
so
underwear?
that you can pick out some underwear
Why?
that I have not touched prior to you opening
What
the
are-
case. So you're going to have to stand there while I analyze all this underwear and decide which one I want.
What about underwear? Like people were stealing
Don't know.
underwear?
Apparently, yeah. Stealing the briefs.
What?
Walking there, snatching briefs. Rolling out.
I don't. Like, what?
I mean, like, what's up with this? And then, like, you know, they get an attitude or whatever. Like, you can see them switching legs, like, waiting for me to pick. I'm like, well,
Well, hey.
I'm not just going to reach in and grab
Maybe
a
if this
random
was a
box. I
normal
wanna know what's
store
up.
and I could just pick up underwear off the shelf.
Yeah, I'm like, I got to feel them all. Make sure they look good.
Hey, man, I don't want no scratchy underwear.
Don't
The material that
Don't
you
you
get.
pick a brand and stick with it?
Yeah, I
I
generally
mean, I
wear
do,
Hanes.
yeah. But they got different materials and stuff now. Like, they got the breathable ones. You know what I'm saying? The ones that you can barely feel when you put them on. They got the regular cotton. They got the mesh. So it's like,
Man, your underwear buying experience is so much.
I mean, hey,
It's-
if you try them ones, though, them thin ones that feel like you don't got nothing on, man, they so comfortable.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They so good. I got something on now.
Take the, that's all right.
Feel like my
Dad.
butt right on the chair.
That's all right, Dad. That's okay.
Right on the chair.
Why is? But you have pants on though.
Cheek to wicker.
I want everyone to know that Dan does have on pants.
I do have pants on. I do have
I don't know
pants
why
on.
he can't fill his pants.
Yes, I
either.
do. No, it goes right to the pants. But you know, like the pants ain't thick, so it's like it really is like
We
cheek to
don't need
wicker.
to know what.
They're not thick. It's true.
This is an advertisement moment. I should make this an ad.
Or Hanes.
Yeah, it is Hanes. It's definitely Hanes. Good job, Hanes. Y'all done came up with
Hey
some.
guys, you Hanes, if you want to sponsor the podcast, I definitely would be like
Please do, man. I wear your underwear every day.
briefable briefs.
Every day.
In fact, we
Hanes.
just had a 5-minute conversation on what kind of underwear you guys wear.
Because it's abundant. Like, it didn't used to have that many choices. Know what I'm saying? But now that we got them choices, we got to test them out.
I don't know what you're saying.
Fruit
I
of the
mean,
Loom, man, I'm done with. Because you wash them one time, the elasticity wears out, and you got that bacon collar on your underwear, though. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I think
Sorry.
some of my boxers are Fruit in the Loom.
The boxers, not the briefs, though. Right?
Yeah, boxers.
Yeah, boxers is cool because they already, I mean, you know.
These boxers are boxer briefs.
Yeah, boxer. I wear briefs. Sometimes boxers when I, trying to feel a
This is
little bit
an
more free,
interesting underwear conversation.
a little bit more freedom with boxers. But
End
but
the
you know,
show talking about underwear.
I can't.
Briefs keep everything locked down. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't
I'm definitely not editing.
giving the world a show.
Don't
You know
edit
what I
it.
mean?
No.
So, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Depend on you. You know what I'm saying? Depend on the person. You know what I'm saying? Some people like briefs, some people like boppers.
I wonder,
Some people
we should test this. See how many people actually listen to. If we had a comment section, that would be nice. Like comment briefs. if you've made it this far in the podcast,
yeah, comment briefs or comment boxers, depending on which one you wear or are currently wearing.
yes.
Or maybe you tested them out. Oh, but them wool boxers though? No.
Boxer.
No, I didn't buy none. Because I already knew.
Who wears wool?
It's about to be
What's
sweaty and
that
itchy.
on-
Yeah, I know, exactly. They was over there by the pajamas. It's like, why? Like, first of all, they're completely separate from the other underwear. But they're like wool boxers.
You sure they're just not shorts?
Huh?
You sure they're not regular?
Oh, no, they can't be. They too short. Way too short.
Are they
first
like
of all.
sleeper shorts? You know, like
Yeah.
Okay, dudes,
Like
I don't
shorts.
care if you sleep or not.
Boy shorts.
It should not be that short.
boy shorts are not for men.
I know.
Oh,
Oh, I'm about to say, do you have a pair of boy shorts? You got buns, so I guess you probably look pretty good, huh?
you
Ew.
got them?
Oh God.
Taylor probably smacking it nothing right. But yeah, but yeah, man. Wool boxers is a no-go. Too hot, too itchy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
This is the new direction of the podcast. We talk about underwear.
Gosh.
Underwear
man.
every day.
I'm just giving y'all some
everywhere.
tips, man. Like I said, I've never
Are
worn
we
them.
just assuming that there's no women listening to this right now?
There's
Oh,
no-
I mean, you are.
yeah.
I'm
but-
trying not to.
I mean, this is good information.
Why
man. Tell
underwear?
people-
I mean, women wear underwear too.
That's true.
I don't buy my underwear from Walmart.
This is an equal opportunity underwear wearing
Yeah,
conversation.
underwear wearers, we know everybody doesn't wear
Yes.
underwear.
Mhm.
And we can tell. Okay? We're
All
not
right.
happy about it. Just
All
saying.
right, this was our thoughts on Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Bumble briefs.
Peace out.